Coco Chanel revolutionized women's fashion when she declared that elegance is refusal. But why do so many women today do exactly the opposite? Why do they choose excess when they could choose sophistication? Have you ever wondered why some women manage to look impeccable with only 3 basic pieces, while others get lost in wardrobes overflowing with options? The difference is not in the money invested or the number of clothes. It is in knowing 7 fundamental rules that separate authentic style from disposable fashion. Grace Kelly never needed to show too much to impress. Audrey Hepburn turned simplicity into an icon. What did they know that many of us have not yet discovered? Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most women make the same basic style mistakes every day, without realizing that they are sabotaging their own elegance. These mistakes are so subtle that they go unnoticed, but so devastating that they can ruin any look. If you want to be part of that select group of women who truly understand the power of elegance, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Knowledge about authentic style should not be a privilege for a few. The first rule I'm about to reveal will make you rethink everything you believed about elegance. Rule 1. The secret no one sees but everyone feels. Catherine Middleton may wear dresses worth thousands of dollars, but if you observe her public appearances closely, you will notice that her impeccable posture does not come only from royal training. It comes from something much more basic and practical. The truth is that most women invest fortunes in outer garments while completely neglecting the foundation that supports the entire look: proper lingerie. Our culture taught us to value only what is visible, so we spend hundreds on blazers and dresses while wearing poorly fitted bras that silently sabotage our elegance. Here is the cruel paradox. You could wear the most expensive dress in the world, and it would still look cheap if the base underneath is wrong. The inconvenient truth is that an ill-fitted bra destroys any attempt at sophistication. It alters posture, creates unwanted bulges, and makes you look sloppy even in high-quality clothing. Therefore, the first fundamental rule of mature style is to invest in lingerie that has been professionally fitted. But this means accepting that you may have been wearing the wrong size for years. The same principle applies to underwear that leaves no marks under clothing, invisible yet transformative in how you feel and move. Rule 2. The betrayal of expensive labels. Helen Mirren wears mostly accessible brands, yet always looks more sophisticated than women in haute couture. That is no coincidence. The fashion industry created one of the biggest lies of the century. That price equals elegance. Millions of women spend fortunes chasing famous labels while ignoring how those pieces actually fit their real bodies. Luxury brands design clothes for models who are 5 feet 10 inches tall and wear size 0 or 2, but the average woman is 5 feet 4 inches tall and wears size 12 or 14. So you buy an expensive piece that was never made for your body type. The cruel irony is that a cheap department store blazer, after adjusting sleeves, nipping the waist, and shortening the length, looks like a custom-made piece worth 10 times more. The same applies to a simple knit dress. At first, it looks like a sack, but once darts are added to the back and the hem adjusted, it gains structure and elegance that rivals designer brands. The problem is that finding a truly skilled tailor is like mining for diamonds, and once you find one, you must treat her like a national treasure. Rule 3. The mortal sin of more is more. Princess Diana owned a wardrobe full of luxurious pieces, but her most elegant looks were always those where she chose one single focal point: a pearl necklace, a structured blazer, or a vibrant colored dress surrounded by neutrality. She intuitively understood what most women take decades to realize. True elegance is about subtraction, not addition. Meanwhile, many women pile on attention, grabbing elements at once: a sequin dress, huge earrings, metallic shoes, a chain bag, red lipstick, and smoky eyes all together. They destroy any chance of sophistication. Our culture conditioned us to think, if one element looks good, 5 elements must look 5 times better. A math that only works on children's birthday cake decoration. The same logic applies to too much gold. Watch, earrings, necklace, shoes, and bag with gold details at the same time create a Christmas tree effect that screams insecurity, not elegance. When you overload on statement pieces, no one can process your beauty. The gaze gets lost, not knowing where to focus. If you love your voluminous curly hair, keep your clothing in straight lines and neutral tones so that your hair is the star. but this means resisting the urge to add just one more special piece. Rule 4. The conspiracy of wrong colors. Jennifer Aniston discovered decades ago that caramel and golden tones make her skin glow like natural light, while cool colors make her look sick. Yet most women still wear colors that literally drain their vitality without noticing. The fashion industry bombards us with seasonal colors that may look beautiful on the runway, but disastrous on your specific complexion. The inconvenient truth is that women with warm undertones wearing black near the face look dull and tired. But the same black used as pants, combined with a caramel blouse near the face, makes them radiant. The paradox is that discovering your undertone is simple. Just hold different fabrics near your face in natural light. The right colors make dark circles disappear and teeth look whiter. The wrong colors highlight flaws. So while other women keep wearing that black that supposedly looks good on everyone, but actually makes them ghostly, you can discover your true colors and use them strategically near your face. If you love a color that is not technically favorable, wear it in accessories or on the lower half of the outfit. That way, you satisfy your taste without sabotaging your glow. Rule 5. The secret math of accessories. Sarah Jessica Parker can wear a basic t-shirt and jeans and still look impeccably elegant. The secret is not in the clothes, but in the mathematical harmony of her accessories. Accessories are an equation. When elements speak the same visual language, even the simplest look gains instant sophistication. While most women collect accessories randomly, she creates intelligent systems. The brutal reality is that shoes with a silver buckle, a bag with a gold chain, silver earrings, and a gold watch create a visual war. Confusion, not elegance. The industry does not want you to know this. 3 accessories that speak the same language are worth more than an entire closet of disconnected pieces. Instead of chasing every new trend, create strategic color capsules and master harmonious proportions. If you wear large statement earrings, keep the bag small and shoes discreet. If the shoes are the statement, keep accessories minimal. But beware of being too matched, which screams insecurity. Harmony must be subtle, almost subliminal, creating balance instead of competition. Rule 6. The secret science of optical illusions. Michelle Obama masters the art of wearing clothes that create strategic illusions. She always looks taller and leaner, not by chance, but because she understands that fashion is applied geometry. Our perception works through visual tricks that can be manipulated with surgical precision. While most women dress based on what I like instead of what works, she applies pure science. The inconvenient truth is that black pants with red shoes cut the legs at the ankle, while black pants with black shoes create endless legs. Wide shoulders and high neck tops look even wider, but V necklines funnel the gaze inward, visually narrowing them. Even stripes follow this logic. Horizontal at the hips widen, but at the bust they balance proportions for women with wider hips. A dark top with light pants directs attention downward. A light top with dark pants pulls the gaze upward, changing proportion perception completely. A tightly cinched waist on a rectangular body creates curves where there are none. On an hourglass, it may exaggerate curves. A loose waist hides wide hips, but steals natural shape. Rule 7. The bag that reveals who you really are. Victoria Beckham has a wardrobe of hundreds of pieces, but always carries one of the same 5 bags. This is not financial limitation. It is pure strategy. A bag functions as a visual signature. It instantly reveals if you truly understand elegance or if you're just trying to impress with quantity. Insecure women accumulate bags with animal prints, fruit prints, or slogans that limit their use. Victoria invests in timeless design. The brutal truth? A woman of 1 meter and 60 centimeters with a giant bag looks even smaller. A tall woman with a tiny bag? Comical disproportion. Proportion is everything. The cruel irony is that the industry profits by convincing you that you need a new bag for every occasion. Reality: 1 structured large bag for work, 1 medium for daily use, and 1 small with a chain for events cover 99% of situations. Before buying any bag, do the versatility test. Does this bag work with jeans and a blazer and with a party dress? If the answer is no, it is too specific. Golden rule: your bag is your visual signature. Choose wisely. Now that you know the 7 rules, here is what happens when you apply them together. 7 rules that turn any ordinary woman into a force of nature dressed with intelligence. Proper lingerie, perfect fit, one focal point, strategic colors, harmonious accessories, calculated illusions, and signature bags. That is your new language of power. While others keep making the same basic mistakes, spending fortunes on clothes that sabotage elegance, you now have knowledge worth more than any designer piece. The difference between looking well-dressed and truly elegant lies in the details I just revealed. So the next time you open your closet, you will not be that woman lost among infinite options. You will be a strategist who knows exactly how to use each piece to your advantage. But here is the most important thing. Real elegance does not come from blindly following rules. It comes from understanding principles and adapting them to your unique personality. Recap of the 7 rules. Perfect invisible base, flawless posture and silhouette. Professional adjustments, instant elegance at any price. One single highlight, effortless sophistication. Right colors near the face, natural rejuvenation. Harmonious accessories, mathematical elegance. Optical illusions, perfect proportions. Bag as signature, visual intelligence. If these revelations changed your perspective on fashion, leave your like and subscribe. Women who understand the power of authentic elegance deserve to be connected. Comment "less is more elegant" if you finally realize that true sophistication is about intelligence, not quantity.